Welcome to episode 36 of the Fisher Fitness Coaching Podcast. Hope you're all good. Thank you for tuning in as per usual. This will be quite a quick one today. Just something I want to chat about as it's Friday. And it's on alcohol and fat loss. So it's basically going to be me going through the reasons as to why alcohol is ruining or destroying your fat loss attempts, I suppose. That was hard to say. Yeah. I know a lot of us like a drink. A lot of us like a few drinks at the weekend, especially Friday night after work. A way to relax, a way to enjoy the weekend. I get it. Even after work on weekdays, I know that a few of you listening will like a beer or two, a glass of wine or two to help you relax and unwind after a stressful day at work. However, the decision to have a couple of drinks at the weekend or during the week is massively holding your fat loss attempts back. It's making it so much harder for you to create and sustain a calorie deficit. Not only because, obviously, alcohol or alcoholic drinks contain lots of calories. So the fact that you're consuming these liquid calories, which aren't satiating you, they're not filling you up, they're not giving you any nutrition, I sort of see it as wasted calories. So the issue with having a couple of drinks at the weekend or during the week, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I know that, there's nothing wrong with having a glass of wine or two on a Wednesday night or Friday night or Saturday, but if you begin to add up all of these alcoholic drinks you're having throughout the week and the weekend, it can equate to a lot of calories, which obviously you need to be consuming less of if you want to create and sustain a calorie deficit, which is what you need to lose body fat. So what's in a glass of wine, for example? A glass of wine or a can of beer, let's say 200 calories. You have a glass of wine or a can of beer every night after work. That's 1,000 calories Monday to Friday. You have 2 or 3 more on a Friday night and you have 2 or 3 more on a Saturday. You're talking up to, 2,500 calories each week just on alcohol, which is more than enough to take you out of a deficit and into a surplus. So it's not only the calories which you need to work, which you need to be careful of. It's the fact that alcohol causes you to become more hungry. It means you'll sleep less, so the quality of your sleep will decrease, which means it will potentially mess up your hunger hormone. So when you're tired, you are more hungry. After, you know what it's like, after a few drinks, the next day you're even more hungry. You just want to sort of just snack on these delicious, highly palatable foods which contain lots of calories. So it's not only the calories which come from the alcohol you need to be careful of. It's the extra calories you are potentially consuming because of the alcohol, because of the lack of sleep or the disrupted sleep. It's because of if you're quite hungover, you're going to move less, which means your energy output is going to reduce. And also, when you're hungover, what do? You tend to snack more, you eat more food to make yourself feel better because you're not feeling great, you're feeling a bit down, you're not feeling very well, so you tend to go for these ultra processed, highly palatable foods which make you feel good. So it's the calories you don't really need, the extra calories you're consuming through alcohol, through the alcoholic drinks. It's the lack of sleep. It's the disrupted sleep, which is going to cause you to feel more hungry. Okay, and when you're tired, there's less chance of you working out, there's less chance of you going for a walk the next day. You're going to end up just sort of sitting on the sofa and not doing much. So all these things combined means a load more calories consumed and a lot less calories burnt, which means the odds of you creating and sustaining that calorie deficit is very slim. So I'm not saying don't have a drink, don't drink alcohol. Obviously, it's down to you. You can do what you want. But if you are regularly consuming alcohol during the week and at the weekend, and your goal is to lose body fat, you are making it very, very hard for yourself. So my advice is to, keep your alcohol consumption to a minimum. No alcoholic drinks during the week. You don't even have to have an alcoholic drink at the weekend. Keep it to a special occasion. If you go out with some friends, maybe once a month, have a few drinks there. In my opinion, I would much prefer to eat delicious food than have a can or two or a pint or two of beer. I just think beers here and there, glasses of wine, yes, it makes you feel better, but in the long run, it's not going to make you feel any better. It's just you're going to end up in this sort of vicious circle where, yes, you feel good when you're having the drink, but then the next day you wake up, you're even more tired because of the disrupted sleep. So what do? You look forward to the drink again in the evening to make you feel better. So it just continues and continues, and you're consuming more calories, you're burning less calories, and you're massively hindering your fat loss progress. So if your goal is to lose body fat, to get leaner, you really need to reduce the amount of alcohol you are consuming on a daily, weekly basis. That's probably the easiest thing you can change right now in your diet. Cutting out alcohol will save you hundreds and hundreds of calories per week. So give it a go. You'll feel better. You'll have more energy. You'll train harder. So you'll build more muscle. You'll get stronger. You'll feel more awake. You'll sleep better. You'll be less hungry. Your mood will change. Trust me, it is a life changer. Nowadays, I drink on the very, very occasionally. I barely drink. I haven't had a drink since the 9th of December. And I've just been on holiday. I don't want it. I don't feel like I need that buzz of having an alcoholic drink. It means you can eat more food, which is ideal. That's you get the best of both. You eat more food and you lose more body fat overall. Anyway, I shall leave it there. Nice and short one today. Hope this helps. Any questions on this, let me know. But I'll be back in a few days with a longer episode. Probably something to do with how to sustain a calorie deficit so you lose body fat consistently, because that's something that comes up quite a lot. Anyway, I will leave it there. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers.